Well, hello, my name is Mr. Matthew Larson. Time to explore the idea of European feudalism. Now, here we go. European feudalism. We have this giant, massive, nice chunk of land. Good green grass wouldn't be the case, but that's the case. Here, we have the king. The king says, all of this land is under my control. There is just one problem. I alone can't use it for anything. I need workers. So, we see here the king has a problem. So, he's going to have to come up with a solution. His solution! First off, he finds this man here in the lovely fluffy pants and says, Sir, my land is too large to control on my own. Will you help me manage this? Now, this man, being a good businessman, says, Of course, I will help you, but you need to give me some land to control. Deal? And the king, realizing that this land without him doing anything is problematic and not going to get him anywhere, says, Deal. They agree. Now, this man is going to be an entrepreneur and sees a nice, lovely knight. Now, this knight over here, he's going to come and talk to him and say, Sir, will you work for the king to protect this land? In turn, you get some land for yourself. So, again, we have this chunk of land that is all owned by the king. The king's going to give this land manager a little bit of the land over here. And now the land manager is going to be saying, basically, like, if I'm going to manage this land, I need to make sure that another king doesn't come in and take this land, and that no one tries to steal this land and kill me and everyone else on the land. So he goes and finds the knights, says, Knight, protect my land. The knight says, I'd be happy to. Now the knight is going to be doing that. In return, the knight gets some land as well. Now, we have people who are protecting the land. We don't have anyone working on the land. So unless these people would all like to starve, they need to have a solution. So they call a little peasant man, and the little peasant man is asked, Peasant! I need you to provide food for the king who owns this land, the knights who protect you, and me who manages this land. In return, you can still live here. Now the peasant, having really no other option, says, Yeah, just don't get me killed and I'm going to agree to what you say. So, we get this lovely situation with the king, fancy pants man, the knight, and the peasant. The peasant makes and grows the food, provides some for the king. The peasant provides some food for fancy pants. The king, or the knight, not the knight. The peasant provides food for the knight, and the peasant has some food for himself. He can now live. So all of them live here, happy, go lucky, and don't starve and die. Now, this image that I have found online gives a good example of explaining this in a little bit more detail in case you couldn't follow my little ADHD train right there. The monarch is the one who has the land. They've got tenants in chief, fancy pants man, who is going to be managing the land. The tenants in chief are going to make sure the knights are there and they have everything they need to protect the land. Subtenants, the ones who are renting from the tenant, who's basically renting from the monarch, are going to be the ones who protect it. They also basically make sure that no one dies. Then we have the subtenants, who are the ones who are working for the knights or the clergy. The tenants in chief, blah, blah, blah. They're the ones who pay their taxes in terms of crops. So you don't actually pay money. Food is what you pay for money. And you grow some, you keep some, and then the rest goes to the knight or the king or the tenant in chief, Lord Fancy Pants. Comments, questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you later. Good luck.